I'm Jeff Vaughn.
And I'm Lena Wynn. We begin with Campaign 2016.
New York Times expose on Donald Trump's past treatment of women is drawing strong reaction from all sides tonight.
A former girlfriend, former associates, and journalists involved in the story detailing degrading behavior and crude remarks toward women are now speaking out.
But KCAL 9 political reporter today, Bryan joins us now to sort out what is being alleged and what is being denied in this kind of he said, she said, he said, she said story.
A lot of both, in other words,
isn't it?
right? Look, we knew this was not going to be a campaign with a lot of positivity to it, right? So we were right, okay? This is going to be really down and dirty, and a lot of these articles are already reflecting that from both sides. Trump supporters fired back at the New York Times after a front-page article portrayed Trump's behavior with many attractive women as being rude, aggressive, and in some cases, unacceptable. Read by subscribers from coast to coast, the front page article about Donald Trump crossing the line ran just below the New York Times masthead in its Sunday edition with the highest circulation of the week.
I'm extremely upset. Basically, they lied to me.
The first sentence of the article quoted Roanne Brewer-Lane, a model who dated Trump in 1990 and whose photo was prominently displayed in the Times article, talking about their first meeting at a pool party when Trump asked her to change into a bikini and introduced her to his friends as a stunning Trump girl. The Times called it a debasing face-to-face encounter between Trump and a girl he hardly knew. But Ms. Brewer-Lane told Inside Edition that wasn't her reaction.
I told the Times that I was flattered by that comment. I was shocked and flattered by it.
So you weren't offended, you were flattered.
Exactly. The exact opposite of what they depicted.
In fact, Brewer-Lane, who says she never witnessed Trump abusing or insulting women, told CNN she was misled and deceived by the New York Times.
They misled me. They took parts of what I said and spun it and put a negative connotation on what I was saying. They promised me time and time over again that the piece would not be a hit piece. I made it very clear many times that I had a very pleasant relationship with Donald.
Nobody respects women more than Donald Trump, I'll tell you, nobody.
Trump responded to the Times piece, tweeting that the "at the New York Times is so dishonest, their hit piece cover story on me yesterday was just blown up by Roanne Brewer." But New York Times reporters who worked on the story responded by saying their article gave a fair and unbiased overview of Trump's relationships with the women they interviewed.
There's no single dimension to Donald Trump and women, and I think our story makes that clear, and I think it makes it clear through the voices of the people we interviewed.
And some of those voices have not criticized the Time article. Former Miss California Carrie Prejean was a contestant in the 2009 Miss Universe contest when she met Donald Trump, when he essentially separated the contestants he found attractive from those who were not attractive.
He basically just introduced himself to everybody and then did a fun little game where some women were on the right, some women were on the left, and some women were in tears.
In her book, Still Standing, she charged he would stop in front of a girl, look her up and down, and say, Then he would go on and do the same thing to the next girl. He took notes on a little pad as he went along. In an interview in 2009, Trump denied he did anything inappropriate.
I would never do a thing where I would say the less attractive young ladies to the left, the more attractive to the right. That would be totally hurtful to these people, and I think it's disgraceful that she'd say it.
And another former beauty pageant contestant, Temple Taggart, told the New York Times Trump, who had bought the Miss Universe pageant organization, introduced himself to her, and he kissed me directly on the lips. I thought, oh my God, gross. Trump, a germaphobe, told the Times that never happened because he says he's reluctant to kiss strangers on the lips. Well, you get the idea. The bottom line appears to be that the women interviewed by the New York Times were divided on Donald Trump. Those who are okay with his conduct say he hired more women and promoted them to powerful positions in his company more than any other developer around. Those who are critical of his conduct say he used his power and money to intimidate women he was attracted to and took liberties that were inappropriate. So, like I say, both sides.
Yeah. And, okay, Dave, now we have this story that happened today, and then last week we had that story, the report in the Washington Post.
Right.
That Trump was suspected of calling newspapers and TV networks pretending to be a PR agent representing Trump.
That's
so,
right.
Question is, today's stuff and last week's stuff, is this having any impact on his campaign at all?
You know, it's hard to tell so far. My guess is probably not. Some analysts believe these reports may actually be solidifying Trump's popularity among his core supporters who feel the establishment media is making up stuff to try to destroy him, just like the establishment politicians, they say, who are out to get him. But it's the other voters, the undecided voters and independents, who will make the choice in this election, and it's unclear yet how this is affecting them. I haven't seen any polls that indicate much change yet, but these reports are still pretty fresh. Some may think where there's smoke, there's fire, and I suspect many will just throw up their arms and ignore the whole thing, Lena.
All right, Dave, thank you.